Hi, it's Lynn Shuck with Healing and Balance. We're looking at the neck today, and these are particular strengthening of the neck. A lot of tight muscles in the neck and shoulders and jaw. We work on it by stretching, and we don't actually try and reorganize how these muscles function and make them stronger. Like any other body part, we want the muscles strong to support whatever the skeleton is at that point. And we're talking about the cervical spine and your head and your shoulders. We want to strengthen these muscles. So this is 4 versions: sideways, 2 different ways, and forward and backward. So we're going to take the head and tip the head over to the left shoulder. Now I could let my head hang here and I'm stretching. Or I could start to engage these muscles by placing my left hand, it's kind of above my ear. I know I have a lot of hair in the way. And I'm going to press my head into my hand and my hand into my head. Nothing's moving, but these muscles are now working. These muscles are too, but I'm really feeling these contracted. And I would do the same to the other side. Right ear to right shoulder, press on the right side. Now, if it's hard to get that pressure, or maybe one arm doesn't work as well as the other, and that's what's causing some of the neck pain, or the neck pain's causing some of that, I could take a belt. This is a very pretty look. And I put it around my head at forehead height. I'm going to tip my head over, and then I'm going to pull on the belt and push my head into this. So say this left arm didn't work well, I don't have to use my left arm to create the resistance. And again, I would just take the belt to the other side, tip my head over to the right, and pull. So I'm still pressing my head toward my shoulder with some resistance. To take that sideways movement but work the other side of the neck, I would take my head to the left, put my right hand on the right side of my head, and now I'm pushing my head away from my shoulder into my hand. Again, doesn't look like much is moving, but the effort is more on this side of my neck. Same thing, I would go to the right, press into the left hand, and similar to whether you use your hand against your head or use a belt, now I have the belt on the side away from the shoulder I'm leaning toward, and I press my head into it. So those are the 2 sideways versions. Same movement, different place of effort. So the forward one, you're going to take a block, something lightweight. I'm holding it at the end of the block. I put it at my forehead, and we're just going to press head into block, block into head. That's it. That's the whole thing. Now, by putting my hand here, I can give myself a lot of pressure or a little pressure. If I hold it here, it's by necessity going to be a little less pressure than this straight on leverage. Work how it works best for you. So that's forward. And then the backward movement, I have a whole other video on this, but you can take both hands and lace them, or one hand and just put your fingers at the base of your skull. And you want to pull your chin into your fingers, which is going to pull your chin down a little bit. It shouldn't pull down so far that you're looking under your eyebrows, but because most of us are forward, it's going to pull that chin in and down. And we create resistance here. If you were to imagine pulling the base of your skull toward the headrest on your car, that's a pretty good spot for it. But you can also just put your hands there and press into them. 4 different ways to build some strength around those bones in your neck and support your skull better. There you go. Give it a shot.